Fiance trying to dip because I just lost my job. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? You really here packing up a box finna leave because I lost my job?
I am so serious.
We get married in less than a month. You doing this right now?
Yes.
Because I lost my job?
You won't even tell me how you lost
It don't matter. I'm gonna get another job.
It does matter.
You're my future wife.
Do you have another job already?
You're my future wife.
You're about to
You're
lose
supposed
the
to hold me
house.
down.
You can't support me.
But you're supposed to hold me down.
Well, hold you down.
Through sickness and in health. Through death do us part.
We don't have nothing to hold down.
What you mean? You can read your vows. You can read your vows in less than a month. What you mean? This is practice right now.
What do I keep telling you guys? You ignore the red flags. And so many of you are afraid to leave a relationship just so you don't end up alone. Is it better to be in a relationship like this? They're not even married. In a month they're getting married and she leaves. Why do you keep ignoring the red flags? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then you complain in my comments or you send me emails. Oh, she changed. No, she didn't. She's always been the same. But you're too stupid to see how she really was. You're ignorant.
I'm just saying.
And you already did it. As soon as I go through some hard, I lose my job. You already packed up a box for the leave.
No, it's more than that. It's
What
about
is it?
having accountability, taking responsibility for your actions.
You took the ring off?
I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious right now?
I'm so
Because I lost my job?
Look.
That's the most selfish. Like, what?
All I'm saying is that you lost your job. So right
I personally think he dodged the bullet because he's not already married. If he was married, she would take half his stuff.
now, there's no money coming in. Our savings.
Okay, you get a job for right. Let me figure it out. What you mean?
Why do I need to get a job?
What
I've
you
been working this
doing?
whole time. Now you want to sit up here and try to get me to get a job?
Guys, I know this is mean. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for what I'm about to say. But
Okay.
I was talking to this new guy from Hinge, and I like to FaceTime people before going on dates just because you never know. And we FaceTime right now, and he was so ugly. I literally cut him off mid-sentence, and I just hung up.
Guys, if she does that, don't be a simp. Don't try to call her back. Don't try to message her. Don't try to ask her why. Just block her and get on with your life. It's not worth it.
Did y'all see that lady on TikTok who said that her 17-year-old daughter told her that she was going to marry for money? And the mom was like, but what about love? And she said,
Love doesn't matter. To many, many women, love doesn't matter.
what has love done for most women? I would rather be heartbroken and crying on the beaches in Fiji, face down on a massage table, over heartbroken and crying over someone's dusty ass son who makes minimum wage.
Once you date a man that's obsessed with
Women can say all of those things on the internet and nobody bats an eye. But if I say something, I'm a misogynist.
you, there is no going back. Any man that's nonchalant or you're not sure how he feels about you, no. Like, once you experience what true peace is, it's all you're ever gonna want.
I don't like the very pretty girl, ugly guy dynamic because the issue is a lot of the time these guys can't handle that their girlfriend is like prettier than them. And so they end up cheating on their girlfriend because they are insecure and they want to feel validated. So they cheat on their girlfriend with, I'm not going to say the word ugly, but some raggedy hoe. Obviously, I'm not.
Okay, guys, let me just tell you why women think the guy is at the same level as them or even lower when it's not true. And when you say get a guy on your level, well, all of them were on my level. That's not true. Even if a guy is really on your level, if he has his gym together, if he has a good job, if he has money, that already puts him a point or two above you. If she is over 30, if she makes a lot of money, that deducts points from her. Why? Because men seek young, fertile women. They don't want women with trauma, with baggage from previous relationships that are set in their ways. They don't want women that earn a lot of money. Why? Because it's more likely that if she earned a lot of money, if she earns a lot of money, she had to compete with a lot of guys in that company to get to that place to earn a lot of money. So it's very likely that she is more masculine. men seek feminine women. So even if she thinks the guy is on the same level as her, he's not. He's not. Because she already has some points deducted from her. And the guy has added some points. That's why women think, oh, look at that pretty woman. He's with this ugly guy. No, that ugly guy is actually on her level. Or even above her level. But they don't understand that.
Saying that people that are attractive don't cheat, but you know what I mean? Like, if you're a pretty bad, please have some standards. Come on. I don't want to see it anymore. Okay?
Your only mindset this summer should be, I don't care. I literally don't care. Plus, I'm sexy. And that's exactly why I don't care. It is a mindset, okay? Once that's your mindset, like, it really doesn't matter who tells you that you're not, who do you think you are? You're not that. Baby, I don't care. Does it look like I care? Did I ask you? Who's asking you? Because I didn't ask. No, I didn't. Immediately no to that. I said it, and so it's mine. I said it, and so it's true.
I'm like, hey, do you want to go on
Yes.
a date with?
Yeah.
Please don't be like this guy. Just look at him. Just look at how simpish he is. Stop being a simp. This is why you fail in life, because you're a simp.
You asked, I'm there.
And so, okay, say we're on the date, and I'm like, oh, I forgot my wallet.
I'm paying.
You know,
When you say it like that,
no.
So she just needs to say it like that, like a baby, and you're done. I don't understand. I honestly feel sorry for that guy, but I don't understand how men actually become like that. How do you have no self-respect? How?
God. I'm not trying to be all.
There's nothing more flattering than when a man comes up to me and automatically assumes I'm Latina. Because you might as well just say that you think I'm hot. Because if you think I'm Latina, you think I'm hot. I mean, it's math. It's simple math.
Okay, so if a guy likes you and you're not interested, this is the best way to get rid of him. All you're going to do is start liking him back. Show him that you're interested. Sleep with him, and then he'll go away. It's really quite simple.
Can you see just from what she said, the kinds of guy she goes for? You can tell everything about her just from what she said. And she thought she was funny saying that. No, that reflects the truth. That reflects everything that happened in her life.
God will make a man beautiful in the face and then make him 5'7". What?
It's funny that women can say that about a guy, but if we say something about her weight, we're getting cancelled. We're getting called misogynist. We're getting called all the names under the stars.
I think we need to understand that something can be really good for the plot, but so bad for the brand. So before you call him back, let's think about that.
No, I honestly live by this. Think about telling your kids the story of how you and your current partner met. Oh, you know, chased him around for like 6 months. He didn't really commit to me for a bit.
I just saw a video that said pretty privilege is so real because you can be as weird as you want, but if you're hot, you're still going to get invited places and you're not going to be a weird girl. You're still going to be hot.
Yeah, because there are so many guys out there that will let a woman do anything just because she's hot. I'm not that kind of guy.
I think it's even better to be a weird hot girl because then guys are like, oh, she's different. Like, she's not like most girls. Like, she's weird and funny. Like, I know.
And then you wonder why she has so high standards. Because nobody ever told her the truth. That's
multiple girls personally that I've said, if people didn't think I was pretty, I would just be a weird girl. Like, they wouldn't want anything to do. It's so weird, though. You can be as weird as you want. It's completely overlooked. You're just hot. Like, how did that happen?
Men love crazy bitches,
They
though.
love.
As much as men try to
Love it.
lie.
what did I tell you guys? Men don't actually tell women the truth. Because if you say that's not true, she won't believe it. Why? Because her experience, her life taught her that that's not true. Because she dated so many men that told her, oh, I like you just the way that you are. Just so he can smash. Of course she won't believe me. Of course.
I like a woman who gives me peace.
Oh,
and
please.
I need peace.
You want with a piece.
Like, you love chaos.
Why you think I'm trying to get my gun license? I can get married. Let me get this strap so I can find me a man.
This is gonna sound nuts, but I've never heard anyone say it on the internet, so I'm gonna say it. I firmly believe that for a relationship to work, your man has to be a little bit scared of you. Like, I need.
How am I going to be scared of a woman? How?
My man to see the slightest glimpse of the devil when he looks at me, because I'm crazy. And for the record, we do live in a patriarchal society where the rules were created for men, by men, and will always bend for men. So I feel like the least you can do is keep your man on his toes. Scare him a little.
You know when you meet a good guy, a good guy, and you're like, are they though? Like, where's the catch? Because I've been wrong before. Are they a womanizer? Are they a serial killer? Do they have like a vanity license plate? Like,
You've been wrong before because you don't know how to choose real good men.
just let me find it before it finds me, because there's something wrong. I hate when someone reaches out after like ghosting you or doing you wrong, and they always just know exactly what to say to get you. Like, hey, how did they know? I'm such a sucker for hey. Like, that's just a classic. What are you gonna do?
I'm worried that my long-term boyfriend isn't the one. He is like endlessly like patient and loving to me.
But
which is,
you
like,
almost say it like you're annoyed.
Really?
Well, you're certainly not grateful. And you are allowed to lose interest in your partner. You were allowed to no longer find him attractive. You are allowed to have your feelings change. But you're not even saying that. You're just kind of like, I'm bored. You're kind of saying, I want my...
Yeah, he's the nice guy. And nice guys finish last.
boyfriend to be just a little more toxic than he is. I want him to piss me off. I want to fight for our relationship. You just have to find new ways with your partner to mix it up. And listen, if you're like, I just don't love him anymore, then fine. I'm not trying to convince you to be with this guy. But all I've heard from you is this like, I don't really know. He's super nice. There's some things we don't have in common. And it sounds like you are...
I've never heard a woman say, never in my life, oh, he's so nice. That's so sexy. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. I've never heard that from a woman. He's so nice. I want him to have my children. Never. Never.
Having a hard time replicating certain feelings and emotions that you responded to in the past. And the only way you have known how to elicit those feelings is through toxic men and other toxic behaviors.
Have we all seen that woman on here who said if he was your soulmate, he'd actually want to date you? Yeah, it kicked me right in the gut too. I was like, oh, wow, I just been bitch slapped by the truth. Because if he actually wanted to date you, he would. There would be nothing stopping this man from being in your life or this woman.
True.
Okay, I think it goes both ways. Nothing will stop this person from being in your life.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what transitions or what.
So, if she's not, then she's lying to you. It doesn't matter, because of this, because she's lying to you. If she really likes you, she would.
They're going through, they will fucking date you. They will be in your life. So let's stop being so delulu over these people who are simply just not interested in us and keeping us as a placeholder, and be delulu for yourself. Know your worth. Know what you bring to the table and why you are desirable and why you need to be with someone who wants to be with you.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm a 10.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
That's like flawless though.
Yeah, I am flawless.
If you're a truly attractive, ambitious woman, let me tell you something about the men in your life. Most of them, and I mean most of them, are not going to be interested in you. They might be interested in the idea of you or the way that you look, but trust me, the second that they get to know you, they're going to realize a lot sooner than you probably will that they couldn't keep up with you for 2 seconds. It might be really difficult to find a man who can hold really intellectual conversations with you, have the same level of confidence that you have, match your drive and your ambition.
That's so interesting, guys. She says there is no man that can have an intellectual conversation with her. But if you tell women the truth, if they watch my channel, they just call me a misogynist. So I'm just trying to have an intellectual talk. Because I'm telling the truth, but nobody believes me. So how can I have an intellectual talk with a woman? When she doesn't want to understand the truth, she doesn't want to recognize the truth. It's so weird, right?
Men, not all of them. And so they leave because who wants to be in a relationship where they constantly feel less than? So take it as a compliment and understand that they just realized a lot sooner than you did that they couldn't handle you for 5 minutes if their life depended on it.
Are you serious?
We just pulled up to Applebee's.
Like, she mad because we at Applebee's on the first date.
Got my number and you taking me to
Okay, look, we're LBs. Look, okay, this the first date. Why you so mad? I just met you.
Guys, let me know down in the comments what's wrong with Applebee's, because I'm not from the USA, so I don't know what's wrong with Applebee's.
Yo, I just met her like 15 minutes ago. It's our first date. I told her to get something to eat. Follow me up here. She followed me to Applebee's. She had a problem with it. What's the problem wrong with Applebee's?
We have to stop listening specifically to what women tell us they want. Women are going to say, I don't like a guy who's a player, and I don't like a guy who goes out all the time and has six-pack abs and other girls find him attractive and he's all over social media. I don't want a guy like that. Then we stop, take a deep breath, and then we look through her tagged photos and see all the guys she's dated previously and see that's exactly who she goes out with.
Yeah, I've told you this 100 times before. Just ask her about her ex, the ex before that, the ex before that, and you will see all those men weren't the nice guy. So why is she saying that she wants the nice guy? Women will only like the nice guy once they have a kid or once they're 35, 40. That's when they want the nice guy.
And the reason why she's complaining is not because she doesn't find those men attractive. It's that she's complaining because she's attracted to men who have too many options, and that frustrates her.
You're the most beautiful, funny, loving girl I've ever met. You're perfect. But I want to see if I can try and find someone better.
You want to know what modern day dating has done to me? Let me just give you a quick example.
Okay.
There's a guy that's been texting me, and yesterday he didn't text me back much, which for me is totally fine. I genuinely just forget to text people back, and
That's not true, guys. If she really likes you, she will never forget, because you're the only thing she thinks about all day. That's the truth. And when a woman says, oh no, I just forgot, she doesn't like you. Remember this. She doesn't like you. Stop being a simp and end it. When she truly likes you, when she really, really likes you, you're the only thing that she thinks about all day. She can't wait to text you. If she forgets about you, you're not that important.
didn't realize that he hadn't texted me yesterday, but he texted me this morning and he was like, sorry, I was under the weather. I was like in and out of sleep yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today.
Lying.
Like, what are you doing today? Blah, 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 blah. My initial reaction, no, you weren't. No, you weren't sick. So don't use that excuse. Just tell me you were with another girl. That's fine. I don't care. Just be.
What did I tell you? She doesn't care. That's why she didn't text him. That's why she forgot. If she really cared, she wouldn't forget. That's why I keep telling you guys, stop listening to what women say.
Like, you weren't sick.
I'm really gonna start acting like an airhead. Like, wait, what? Huh? How do I do this and how do I do that? Wait, can you like show me? Because they love that shit. They don't like independent, strong. I'm telling you, they like.
What man would want a woman that talks like that? And I'm not talking about the baby talk, because I know weird men that like that. I mean, how she actually talks. She talks like a man. Why would I want to be with a woman like that? It's clear that she's very masculine. That's why she can't find a man. That's why she thinks she needs to talk like a baby.
It's so funny when you're in a situationship with a guy and you look for things to make it seem more than what it is. I met this guy's friends once and I convinced myself that we were serious and that he really liked me because I met all of his friends. That's how far I was reaching. Once in a blue moon, I get a text that says like, hey, how's your day? Yeah, he's the one. Or the best thing would be like getting invited to plans ahead of time. I feel like guys are notoriously known, especially ones that don't want anything to do with you. They don't make plans with you. So if a guy like plans ahead, like I'm going to be at this bar at this time, Friday night, I was like, yes, he wants to date me.
And she still wants to be with him. She doesn't want the nice guy, the guy that is in her friend zone that texts her each day. She doesn't want that guy.
I love him.
I have proof that if a guy really likes you, no matter what you do, he's not going to leave, okay? I have been waiting to share this story because it...
No, that's not true. Only if he's a simp.
quite embarrassing, but at the end of the day, all I do is expose myself on this app, so why not share the story? And I'm also not talking to this guy anymore, so I felt like it's the perfect time to share it. So about a month ago, I went on a first date to the Melting Pot. Now, if you've never been to the Melting Pot, you basically get like a 4-course entree type deal, and you're always like taking your food and you're dipping it in something and eating it. So, the first thing, of course, is some cheese fondue. I love cheese. That's my favorite food. Shit was fire. Move on to the salads. That was all good. Then we get to the entree. Now, basically, there is a full plate of like raw meat and seafood, and you're supposed to like take your little stick, dip it into the boiling water, and cook it. Keyword, cook it before you eat it. Now, my dumb ass, that concept, it wasn't really clicking, okay? All I saw was a full plate of food, and I was like, might as well dig in and start eating it. So he's babbling on about whatever, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start eating. So I grab the first thing that I see, which I think is like a piece of fish. It ends up being some teriyaki steak. So I, just take that shit and I start eating it. Because why not? Why not just start eating a piece of raw meat? Because I didn't know what else to do. As I'm chewing it, I'm like, oh, fuck. I was supposed to cook this before I eat it. But, I'm on a first date. I'm not going to admit, like, holy fuck, I'm eating a piece of raw meat right now. I'm chewing. I'm like, this is not...
Yeah, he already knew that. He already saw that. Only if he's stupid, he didn't see that.
Salmon, and I was supposed to cook the shit anyway. Finally, he stops. He's like, wait, Kimmy, what'd you grab? And I go, it's salmon. He's like, oh, did you cook it first? And, I'm like, quick. I'm like, oh, it's seafood. You don't need to cook it to eat it. Like, whatever. I love seafood. He's like, Cammy, he's like, I think that's steak. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, it's salmon. He's like, does it taste like salmon?
How does salmon look like steak? How?
The most foul thing ever was in my mouth. I was dead ass about to swallow that shit whole before he noticed what I did, because I could not bear to admit the fact that I didn't understand the concept of you're supposed to cook the shit before you eat it. So yeah, I end up having to spit out a piece of raw meat right in front of this man on our first date. And at that point,
Yeah, and a lot of guys will find that funny. Will overlook that. And you don't even know that that's the first red flag. So many guys will overlook so many things for women, just not to be alone. It's crazy. It's crazy.
This man is never gonna want to see me again. He took this girl out to like a $250 meal, and she almost swallowed a piece of raw meat whole just to avoid the embarrassment of that. She didn't want to admit that she didn't understand that you're supposed to cook it first, but he was still trying to see me again, all right? He was literally trying to wake me up, and so that's your reminder.
And she is no longer with him. That's why I keep telling you, stop being a simp. Can't you see girls like this just make fun of you because you were a simp?
He likes you, you're gonna fucking know. And no matter, you could double or triple text, go crazy on this guy, eat a piece of raw meat, and he's still gonna want to see you again.
Question. My ex-wife asked for a divorce in 2022 while myself and her son, my stepson, were in hospital. She left us at the hospital, and myself and her son rebuilt a life together. A few weeks ago, she started calling me asking to see her son. He doesn't want anything to do with her. I grew up without a mother, so I've been trying to convince him to see his mother. Am I failing him by saying he must try and rebuild the relationship with his mother? No, I don't think you're failing, because you grew up without a mother, so I understand. But just think about this. What if she tries to separate you from him? What if she tries telling him all kinds of lies? Why she left? Maybe she invents something. It's not the first time. We're seeing this. We saw this lots and lots of times in videos, guys. I've shown you this before. Women lie to their children, telling them, oh, your father was like this, like this, like this. And they don't let the children see their father. And the children grow up thinking, oh, my father didn't want to see me. Oh, my father broke up with my mother because of this. And it's not true. It's not true at all. I'm not saying she would do this, but I think she is capable of this, since she left you and her son in the hospital. How can you trust a woman like that? How? Don't be stupid. Don't be a simp. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.